Hi, my name is Kanisha Peterson, and I'm here to speak on the importance of friendship and the parent-child relationships. A lot of times, pictures speak 1,000 words. This picture, you would think that these two were inseparable. And in our reality, it had been 2 years since she's seen him. And today, their relationship is almost non existent due to toxic behaviors that are trying to be fixed in order for her to be able to grow up happy, healthy, and prosperous. Non healthy relationships and healthy relationships play a huge part in a child's upbringing and how a child is taught in their learning experiences. When a child is in a non healthy home, they harbor feelings and lack of care to communicate, also having toxic behavior because of the behavior that they see. If you ever heard of the hearing monkey see, monkey do, that is normally how a child is brought up. They do what they see, whether it's negative or it's positive. In a healthy relationship, children have better regulation of emotions, stronger bonds, and relationships. They also have more positive outlooks on life because they are around more positive outlooks. When they see happy, they repeat exactly what they see. Children at certain ages, between the ages of 1 and 8, are in a very sponge like stage, which means they are taking in every single thing that's going on in their lives, whether it's negative or it's positive. If a child's father or mother is a robber, or in other words, a thief, and that child only sees that child will grow up to think that that is okay, and it is absolutely not. But if a child grows up into a household where the mother speaks and communicates, or the father speaks and communicates, and there's happiness and there's love and there's empathy and there's support, that child will grow up to have exactly what that is, great examples, and grow up in a healthy home, also forming healthy bonds and friendships with people that they care about. Effects of unhappy parent-child relationships. When it comes to healthy relationships, it makes it for children to adapt to new cultural norms. They have a lot of confidence even in difficult situations. They have healthy romantic relationships and friendships and great communication skills. In an unhealthy relationship, more romantic demands are needed from those spouses. Codependency to friends and family are a huge topic as of right now. Depression and feeling incompetent or feeling inadequate about life and not feeling like you are enough. Suppressed communication skills, feeling like you're being attacked every time someone says something to you because all you can do is resort back to your parent scolding you, yelling at you, but never sitting with you and educating you on what you did wrong or what was done wrong that you had anything to do with, versus that they chose to spank you, yell at you, speak to you in a tone that was very inappropriate. And because of that, you have an unhealthy relationship with other people outside of your parent. Highly important to have a close relationship with your child as a parent, because children who have a healthy relationship with their parents are more likely to develop relationships that are positive with other people that they come in contact with, making it easier for them to establish secure bonds in relationships with other peers. And having a secure connection with parents also promotes a child's cognitive growth and emotional stability, also social development. Children growing up with positive social behaviors make it easier for them to navigate through their adult life. Attachment parenting refers to a philosophy that encourages maternal empathy by promoting contact between mothers and their newborns. It is a parenting style which encourages mothers to carry their baby on their body as often as they can. The term was first coined by a U.S. pediatrician named William Sears, May 2nd, 2018, by Louise Gale. This picture is of me and my daughter. Over time, I had to understand who she was as a person and be sensitive to her needs and have empathy for what it was that she felt at all times. I feel like it's highly important for you as a parent to understand your child has feelings and to also understand that what your child's going through right now could easily impact their adulthood later on in life. As a mother and as a father, you are supposed to be understanding of your children. You are supposed to be there at every moving moment when your children need you, because a lot of times if they can't get it from you, they'll look for it in other places. Reasons why there end up being gangbangers, there end up being children out here who run to the life in the streets, as far as doing things for money or going out and hanging out with the wrong people, and God forbid anything happening to them. It's all falling back on how that child was brought up over time. There are people out here who are still living on a daily basis with trauma that they cannot fix and don't even know where to start. Whether they go to therapy or not, these people who were children at some point had a horrible upbringing. And even if the upbringing wasn't horrible, there were a lot of situations that the parents were supposed to be present for that they were not. And because of their lack thereof, these children grew up to be these codependent people who look for love all in the wrong places. When there are other people that they see who are so optimistic about life and they're so happy and they have grown up to be these great people who had a great upbringing, but there are also that little percent of people who grew up with toxic homes and grew up to be the most amazing people, and they grew up to be celebrities, and they grew up to be just really genuine people because they taught themselves without the help of therapy and other aspects that they could have gotten help from. They tried and they taught themselves. And because of that, a lot of kids who were children at a point, they grow up to be successful adults. And it all shows with how they navigated through their lives. I think it's highly important for a parent and a child to have at least a small amount of a friendship so that they can be able to move forward in the future understandably and happily. Thank you.